Hello, everyone. Ooh, very echoey in here today. Hello, everyone, and welcome to Fun Friday. It's great to see you. We've made it to the end of another week. And, well, we've got a selection of cheeky songs for you today. Sometimes we do sacred music, sometimes folk, sometimes I put on my corduroy jacket and I teach you some fascinating facts about music. And then there's days like today where I just feel like being very, very silly. Our new song today is Lydia The Tattooed Lady. And, well, it's made famous by Groucho Marx. And you all know, well, he was never one to take life particularly seriously. And this song, to say it's silly is an understatement. To say it's funny is, again, a huge understatement. There are various songs on this channel that I have corpsed during... Okay, when the professional veneer of this now quite experienced YouTuber and conductor of 30 plus years experience, when that mask cracks, it's a fairly rare thing, I think. This song, I was rehearsing it this morning. There are a couple of lines in this that I just haven't been able to sing without actually properly losing it. So I am slightly worried and also looking forward to sharing this song with you. It is really, really cheeky. If you are easily offended, well, just watch out today because there are some particularly choice lines. We've got Tom Lehrer's I Hold Your Hand in Mine, Dear, which again is a bit cheeky. We've got Me Old Bamboo. I mean, what could be suggestive about Me Old Bamboo? We've also got a bit of Gilbert and Sullivan to drop in there. I'm Called Little Buttercup. And one of our favourite songs from the music hall extravaganza that we have here on HOMECHOIR. She was one of the early birds. Very much a cautionary tale about taking up with somebody and just keep an eye out is the moral of that story. So lots to look forward to today. And I'm really glad that people seem to have enjoyed the deep dive we put out on Wednesday, the first of a series within a series, looking at the origins of classical music in film music. And there'll be part 2 coming along next week after the extended intermission. And I've found a rather magnificent organ sound. Magnificent mighty Wurlitzer right here in front of me on this fabulous instrument of mine. So if you haven't heard the deep dive from Wednesday, make sure you watch it over the weekend. I'm really proud of the recent series of deep dives. They've done very well for views. They're, of course, completely free to watch. I do hope everyone is going to go along and have a look at it. Of course, we're not here this coming Sunday as we are in this new pattern of broadcast, but next week you've got Monday, Wednesday, Friday to look forward to with an extended folk special on Monday at 11 a.m, deep dive on Wednesday, and then more fun with Fun Friday in a week's time. So how's everyone doing? I do hope you're enjoying yourself. Wow, what an instrument. It's amazing, isn't it? All you need is a little bit of... This one's just for the Americans. Play ball, everyone. Well, I do hope you're going to come along and watch it. If you haven't seen it already, as I say, deep dive, the classical origins of film music. It's a bit of a doozy. So I just need to check everything's working today. Obviously, we know the acoustic's working because I left it on as we started. Maybe just check we can hear Me Old Bamboo. There it is. Dun, 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 dun. Lovely. She was one of the early birds, you know, and I was one of the worms, apparently. I'm Called Little Buttercup. We've got the orchestra. I could be a little bit quieter, actually. Don't want to be completely outshone by the orchestra, so I'll turn them down. Let's have a listen. That's a bit better. I hold your hand in mine, dear. And, of course, the new song today is Lydia The Tattooed Lady. And here's the accompaniment for that. La, 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 la. Now, some of you have spotted already that there's a brilliant performance of Lydia The Tattooed Lady on YouTube. Not just by Groucho Marx, but, of course, by Kermit T. Frog. So I'm not going to sing Lydia the Tattooed Lady, though, of course, I could. Lydia, oh Lydia, say, have you met Lydia? I mean, the potential for choral music in with Kermit's voice is absolutely huge. I did have a friend of mine say, I wonder what the Muppets singing Mozart Requiem would sound like. And I thought about it for a minute, and I thought, I'm not sure the world needs that. But I do think Turba Mirum Smargin Soul could be fun. Not one for a Monday or Wednesday, definitely for a Friday in the future. Anyway, so before I continue down this path of absolute insanity, let me welcome everyone who's watching at the moment. Yes, this is the same channel where you can learn beautiful sacred music and be entertained with fascinating musical facts, and then occasionally I come on screen and just go completely off-piste, and that's one of these days today. Welcome if you're watching later on. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you to everyone who subscribed to the channel recently. Of course, if you're not subscribed yet, please consider this a formal invitation to come along and join HOMECHOIR. Just click the subscribe button. That's all you need to do. It doesn't cost you a penny to subscribe to YouTube channels. And if you watch YouTube, if you enjoy what people put up on here, well, consider subscribing to people's channels, because it really does make a difference. It makes their day. And every time I see that number tick up, as it has done today, 3,821 as of this broadcast, well, it just puts the biggest smile on my face. So consider clicking on that button and making our day. The like button also helps, and comments underneath the video, particularly from those of you who watch later on, are always greatly appreciated. Hello to everyone who I know is watching live but isn't necessarily in the live chat today. A very good morning to Helene and Bill and Val in California. There's a line in Lydia which I think you, as residents of that part of the world in California, near to San Francisco, I think you'll particularly enjoy it. Hello to Sue and Tony, and to Sally and Annie and Maureen and Harry and June. Hello to Anne and Linda and Charlotte and Nikki, and to Val and Huyen and Katie. And then hello everyone over here. A bustling crowd here for Fun Friday. It is great to see all of you, and just lovely to have so many of you here live watching. So who is here? Hello Alison, hello Angela, hello Barbara, hello Carolyn, hello Christine, hello Christine, hello Christine. We are truly blessed with a bevy of Christines today. Hello Dorothy, hello Eileen, hello Liz, hello Elizabeth, hello Emma, hello Fiona, hello Gaynor, hello Glennis, hello Jackie, hello Jill, hello Leslie, hello Lisa, hello Mags, hello Mike, hello Nicola, hello Nikki, hello Rona, hello Sandra, hello Sarah, hello Soraya, hello Susanna, hello Valda, hello everyone. Great to see you. Dorothy has been putting up more of her puppet videos. Please, if you haven't seen the recent ones, they are always fantastic. And I've seen in the comments she's just found a puppet-sized trumpet. Ooh, who knows what could be coming down the pipe for us soon, but I can't wait to see it. So do please go and support Dorothy's YouTube channel with the puppet videos. And in the meantime, we've got a HOMECHOIR broadcast to sing. So do please enjoy today. Let's have the C9 HOMECHOIR. I'm going to do, by the way, before we sing, we will have an extra broadcast, not next week because there's huge amounts on, but we are going to have an extra broadcast, a little bit like Arranging Live, and I'll put the details in next week's newsletter. But I thought we could do a live broadcast where I show you how I create these HOMECHOIR chords, and we might create a couple more. I fancy creating a Tristan chord version of HOMECHOIR. So we'll put the details of that. Won't be next week, it'll be the week after. And there'll be a little bonus HOMECHOIR session for you. But for today, C9, C, E, G, and the D on the top if you're feeling particularly strong and particularly good about yourselves today. Let's sing HOMECHOIR and we'll start the show. Nice deep breath and... What a sound, what a choir. Thank you so much for that wonderful rendition, and welcome everyone to your HOMECHOIR here on Fun Friday. It's always good to see you on a Friday afternoon, and it's always fun to sing these lighter pieces at the end of a busy week. And this week, well, we've decided to go full cheekiness, everyone. We're going to start in a minute with Me Old Bamboo, which was one of my granddad's favourite songs. He used to sing it with a particular twist and a little glint in his eye, which suggested that there was something more to the innocent words of Me Old Bamboo. Who knows? But we're going to sing it for him today anyway. We're then going to follow that up with a musical classic called She Was One of the Early Birds and I Was One of the Worms, a song that goes right the way back to 2020, and we haven't sung it for about 2 years. So looking forward to that one enormously. Before we jump across to the HMS Pinafore and I'm Called Little Buttercup, a song about a hard-working seller and purveyor of all sorts of fine goods, before we invite Mr. Tom Lehrer to take the stage with his beautiful and very disturbing ballad, I Hold Your Hand in Mine, Dear, which has its home choir roots in our Halloween specials. But I thought today, as we're being particularly cheeky, we could get it out of the crypt and dust it off. Just be warned, it's not for the faint-hearted. And then we'll finish today with, as you can see here from the image, Lydia The Tattooed Lady, which I heard sung on stage a few weeks ago at St George's here in Bristol as part of the Festival of Voice by a fantastic choir from locally here in Bristol. And the moment I heard it, I thought this has got to be in a Fun Friday special. You're going to love it. It's very, very cheeky. In keeping with tradition, where you update some of the words to reflect modern tastes and modern audiences, there was a special verse in which is entirely 2023. But before we get to any of that, I just want to let you know what's coming up on the channel. Of course, we're not here this coming Sunday. Next week is a week 2 of our schedule, so we will have an extended Folk Monday to include songs such as In the Jailhouse Now, that's our new song for Monday, and lots of other fantastic folk music, also including that superb song from Oh Brother, Where Art Thou? I'm a Man of Constant Sorrow. We'll have the Tennessee Wig Walk. We'll have some music from the home choir community and more, so don't miss that. And then Wednesday, we're going to have part 2 of our Classical Origins of Film Music series on the deep dive, including, as I say, something from the mighty Wurlitzer. Where has that been for the last 3 years? So don't miss that. Remember, you can watch all of those deep dives, and please do share them with your friends and family, anyone you think would be entertained by half an hour of music lecturing aimed at everyone. Now, of course, all this information and more is in your newsletter. It's a very important one this week, so we would urge you to have a look at it. It contains that very important survey, which is going to get a sense of, well, who's watching home choir and what you get out of it. And this is going to help us grow and hopefully help us apply for funding from various grants. So please do look at your newsletter and help us out by doing that survey. I know surveys are a pain, but this one is genuinely going to help us. And of course, it's got all the links and everything else you need to be part of our community. So do go to homechoir.org, fill in the form, and you're done. That's all you need to do. If you tell us when your birthday is, well, then we'll sing you happy birthday on your special day. And, well, today, dear Guy is celebrating his birthday. Happy birthday, Guy. And tomorrow it's Lindsay's birthday. So in just a minute, after we've warmed up, we'll sing for those dear, dear friends. But before we do, can I invite everyone, please, to warm up with me? And if you're sitting, well, if you could sit up in your chair, get your back away from the back of the chair, feet flat on the floor if that's possible, and those of you that can stand, if I can invite you to get to your feet, plant your feet as shoulders width apart, make your knees nice and soft, standing up nice and straight, and everyone just relax your shoulders, relax the muscles in your neck, relax the muscles in your jaw, maybe just roll that jaw around a little bit. Great stuff. And just rub along your jawline. That's really good. And rub back again. Maybe just give your neck a little bit of a rub. Again, if any of this hurts, please just don't do it. I don't want to get sued. I don't want a summons saying, somebody was watching your broadcast and pulled a muscle in their neck. Be gentle and kind to yourself. But if you can, just roll your head around gently. Well, please do so. Good, good, good. And we roll the shoulders too. Very nice. And roll them back the other way. And then up to your ears, everyone. And then sigh and let your shoulders fall. Excellent. Let's have a ya, ya, ya. Here we go. And ya, 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 ya. Ya, 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 ya. Ya, 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 ya. Yo, 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 yo. Yo, 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 yo. Yeah. Yeah, 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 yeah. Yeah, 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 yeah. Yeah. Yeah, 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 yeah. Yeah, 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 yeah. Yeah, 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 yeah. Fantastic. Ladies and gentlemen, well done. We're going to sing happy birthday for those two dear home choristers who are celebrating their birthdays today and tomorrow. So to Guy and to Lindsay, dear friends of the channel, happy birthday to both of you. Everyone, let's sing for our friends. After two, 1, 2. Happy birthday to you. Happy many happy returns of the day to both of you. And thank you for all of your support with HOMECHOIR. Now, everyone, please make sure you've got a drink of water handy. If you haven't, feel free to pause the stream and go and get one. It's important to stay hydrated, as I keep saying. And I hope the message is getting across that you need to stay hydrated to look after your voice, particularly when you sing active and vibrant music like this. This, of course, is Me Old Bamboo, which comes from the film Chitty Chitty Bang Bang. And this was sung by the great, the legendary Dick Van Dyke. It's actually a song by the Sherman Brothers, who wrote most of the songs that you remember from those Disney films of the 60s and 70s, in particular The Jungle Book and Mary Poppins. So this has a fantastic legacy, this song. And some of you might think there's something suggestive about this song. I would never make such a claim, but if you can sing it with a twinkle in your eye, I think you'll get everything, particularly my old granddad, who was a rather cheeky chap in himself. I think you'll get everything that's intended with this song. Everyone, do enjoy a bit of Me Old Bamboo. Here we go, everyone. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, ho! Here we go. Me old bamboo, me old bamboo. You better never bother with me old bamboo. You can have me at me bumper shoe, but you better never bother with me old bamboo. Verse 1, here we go. A gentleman's got a walking stick, a seaman's got a gaff, and the merry men of Robin Hood, they used a quarterstaff. On the Spanish plains inside their canes, they eyed their ruddy swords, but we make do with an old bamboo, and everyone applauds. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh, me old bamboo, me old bamboo. You better never bother with me old bamboo. You can have me at me bumper shoe, but you better never bother with me old bamboo. Verse 2. When punting on the beautiful Thames, you use a sturdy pole to protect their fair complexions. Ladies use a parasol. It's useful in the underbrush to have a nifty spear. Right, but what we do with an old bamboo makes everybody cheer. 1, 2, 3, oh, me old bamboo, me old bamboo. You better never bother with me old bamboo. You can have me at me bumper shoe, but you better never bother with me old bamboo. You better never bother with me old bamboo. Oh, you better never bother. Better never bother with me old bamboo. Bumper shoe, of course. Umbrella. Not a word I've particularly used except in that context, but there we go, everyone. Great start to our show. Hope you enjoyed that. And as we're in this sort of Cockney mode, I thought we could just nip across to the East End and sing this cheeky little number, which we've done many times on our Fun Fridays when we've been in the music hall, but not for a couple of years. This is She Was a Dear Little Dicky Bird. And I remember this one being recommended as a companion piece to Daisy Daisy, which of course is a lovely song, all about love and about riding around on a tandem. And someone said, well, you need to do it with She Was a Dear Little Dicky Bird. So I looked it up. I was horrified to see what the song's about. I mean, it's not a happy song, but it is quite funny. And so we're going to sing this song for the first time in about 2 years, everyone. Do enjoy, with your Cockney accents well and truly in place. This is She Was One of the Early Birds, and I Was One of the Worms. Get yourself swaying, ladies and gentlemen. Here we go. It was at the pantomime sweet Mabel and I did meet. She was in the ballet front row and I in a 5-shilling seat. She was dressed like a dicky bird, beautiful wings she had on, figure divine, wish she was mine, on her I was totally gone. She was a dear little dicky bird, cheep, 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 she went. Sweetly she sang to me, till all me money was spent. Then we went off song, we parted on fighting terms. She was one of the early birds, and I was one of the worms. she go it, what oh. 5 I spent, 10 I lent, for her I just couldn't say no. She was a dear little dicky bird, cheep, 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 she went. Sweetly she sang to me, till all me money was spent. Then she went off song, we parted on fighting terms. She was one of the early birds, and I was one of the worms. Eelskin coats and diamond rings knocked holes in me purse alone. She would have 'em, and in the end I got hers by pawning me own. When at last I was fairly broke, twixt us a quarrel arose. Mabel the fair pulled out me hair and clawed all the skin off me nose. It's still bleeding, look. She was a dear little dicky bird, cheep, 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 she went. Sweetly she sang to me, till all me money was spent. Then she went off song, we parted on fighting terms. She was one of the early birds, and I was one of the worms. Now, full of love and poverty, and armed with a carving knife, one dark night I knelt in the mud and asked her if she'd be my wife. Something struck me behind the ear. Someone said, now go and get wife of your own, leave mine alone. And that was the last time we met, everybody. She was a dear little dicky bird, cheep, 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 she went. Sweetly she sang to me, till all me money was spent, every penny. Then she went off song, we parted on fighting terms. She was one of the early birds, and I was one of the worms. Everybody, she was a dear little dicky bird, cheep, 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 she went. Sweetly she sang to me, till all me money was spent. Then she went off song, we parted on fighting terms. She was one of the early birds, and I was one of the worms. I'm skint, everyone. Not a penny to me name. God, dear. Worth it, though. There you go, everyone. First time in years. I don't think it'll be 2 years before we sing that one again. What a cheeky song. That is what it's all about today. We're going to jump now, not too far back, actually, from the composition of that song. Only a few decades back to, of course, the golden age of the Savoy operas, in particular HMS Pinafore. Now, we've done a lot of Gilbert and Sullivan on this channel. We've done the Pirate King song, we've done the Policeman's song, we've done the Mikado song. But this one, well, this one is just about a sweet little shopkeeper, sweet and innocent, or is she? This one is from HMS Pinafore, and this is I'm Called Little Buttercup, everyone. So here we go. Welcome to the shop, everyone. See anything you like? I'm called Little Buttercup, dear Little Buttercup, though I could never tell why. But still I'm called Buttercup, poor little Buttercup, sweet little Buttercup I've snuff and tobacco and excellent Jackie, I've scissors and watches and knives, I've ribbons and laces to set off the faces of pretty young sweethearts and wives. I've treacle and toffee, I've tea and I've coffee, soft Tommy and succulent chops. I've chickens and conies and pretty polonies and excellent peppermint drops. Then buy of your buttercup, dear little buttercup, sailors should never be shy. So buy of your buttercup, poor little buttercup, come of your buttercup buy. Nice and loud, everyone. I've snuff and tobacco and excellent Jackie. I've scissors and watches and knives. I've ribbons and laces to set off the faces of pretty young sweethearts and wives. I've treacle and toffee, I've tea and I've coffee, soft Tommy and succulent chops. I've chickens and conies and pretty polonies and excellent peppermint drops. Then buy of your buttercup, dear little buttercup, sailors should never be shy. So buy of your buttercup, poor little buttercup, come of your buttercup buy. Everyone swing. Ladies and gentlemen, a little bit of class and culture and sophistication in the heart of your cheeky Home Choir Fun Friday special. And just whilst you catch your breath from that, we're going to sing something completely different. You can tell that this slide has come straight out of the Halloween vault, everyone, because it's all very dark in there, a bit gloomy, and there's stuff in there you don't necessarily want to dig out on a regular basis. But we couldn't keep this one buried. This one has a life of its own. This is a bit of Tom Lehrer, and you know we love Tom Lehrer's songs here on the channel. We've sung plenty of them, at least the ones I think we can get away with, even though they've been around for many years. Some of these songs, well, to say they cut to the bone is a huge, huge understatement. And this one, it's a little bit on the... I'm not sure. I think it very much is on the line. This one, it's called I Hold Your Hand in Mine, Dear, which on the surface is a sweet little ballad, but take a shovel and just dig a few feet down, 6 or so, and you discover this is a really grim song. So dedicated to all of those of you who love Tom Lehrer. And if you don't like this one, go make a cup of tea and come back in a minute for Lydia. So I'm going to get my best Tom Lehrer voice on. Here it is. I hold your hand in mine, dear. Another one to sway to, ladies and gentlemen. Here we go. I hold your hand in mine, dear. I press it to my lips. I take a healthy bite from your dainty fingertips. My joy would be complete, dear, if you were only here. But still I keep your hand as a precious souvenir. The night you died, I cut it off. I really don't know why. For now, each time I kiss it, I get blood stains on my tie. I'm sorry now I killed you, for our love was something fine. Until they come to get me, I shall hold your hand in mine. Okay, it's safe to come back now. The nasty man stopped singing the nasty song. Told you it was cheeky. Just on the line. Just. If you don't know Tom Lehrer's songs, That's a pretty good good summation of what he does and why he's an absolute legend. So, folks, let's finish off with our new song for today, made famous by Groucho Marx and Kermit T. Frog. This is Lydia the Tattooed Lady, a song written in 1929, and honestly, it's lost none of its punch, power, and frankly, hilarity. So I'm going to teach it to you. It's quite a long song. There's lots of verses, so I'm going to teach you the various bits, and then we're just going to go through and have fun with this one. So it's another waltz, lots of swaying today. Say, have you met Lydia? Lydia the Tattooed Lady. She has eyes that folk adore so, and a torso even more so. So let's pause there a second and have a look at that tune. Lydia, oh Lydia, say, have you met Lydia? Sing that with me. And Lydia, oh Lydia, say, have you met Lydia? Then Lydia the Tattooed Lady, and Lydia the Tattooed Lady. If you can't get up there, just have a go. Just get as high as you can. She has eyes that folk adore so, and a torso even more so. With me, she has eyes that folk adore so, and a torso even more so. Then we carry on. Lydia, oh Lydia, the encyclopedia. Lydia, the queen of them all. So go up there and then we sing. On her back is the Battle of Waterloo. Beside it the wreck of the Hesperus too. So let's go from on her back is the Battle of Waterloo. On her back is the Battle of Waterloo. Beside it the wreck of the Hesperus too. And proudly above waves the red, white and blue. You can learn a lot from Lydia. Okay, that's how that finishes. Now there's these la la la's which come back. La la la, la la la, la la la. Now sometimes these change key. I'm just going to ask you to just follow along at that point. Now the next bit goes. She can give you a view of the world in tattoo if you step up and tell her where. For a dime you can see Kankakee or Paris or Washington crossing the Delaware. So listen to that again. She can give you a view of the world in tattoo if you step up and tell her where. For a dime you can see Kankakee or Paris or Washington crossing the Delaware. La la la, la la la, la la la, la la la. Now it carries on with the next verse. Lydia, oh Lydia, that next verse you'll recognise the tune. Then we've got one more bit in the middle. I appreciate you're just going to keep up with me on this one, but the more you watch this video, the more you sing it, the more you get used to it. You'll love it. So it goes. Come along and see Buffalo Bill with his lasso. Just a little classic by Mendel Picasso. Here is Captain Spaulding exploring the Amazon, and Godiva, but with her pajamas on. Okay, I'll tell you what, we're going to sing it through from the beginning. This will not be the last time we sing this in the next few weeks. So you'll see all the words up on screen. Keep up with as much of it as you can. And don't forget, come back and watch this video as many times as you like. It all helps the views. And do enjoy this song. There is a little bit of a modern twist in this song because that's what you do traditionally. And, well, it's just keeping in the theme of being cheeky. So, everyone, do enjoy Lydia. And let's see if I can get through this without corpsing. It's even odds at the moment. Here we go. say, have you met Lydia? Lydia the Tattooed Lady. She has eyes that folks adore so, and a torso even more so. Lydia, oh Lydia, that encyclopedia. Oh Lydia, the queen of them all. On her back is the Battle of Waterloo, beside it the wreck of the Hesperus too, and proudly above waves the red, white and blue. You can learn a lot from Lydia. La la la, la la la, la la la, la la la. She can give you a view of the world in tattoo if you step up and tell her where. For a dime you can see Kankakee or Paris or Washington crossing the Delaware. La la la. La la la, la la la. Lydia, oh Lydia, say, have you met Lydia? Lydia the Tattooed Lady. When her muscles start relaxing, up the hill comes Andrew Jackson. Lydia, oh Lydia, that encyclopedia. Lydia the champ of them all. For 2 bits she will do a mazurka in jazz, with a view of Niagara that no artist has. And on a clear day you can see Alcatraz. You can learn a lot from Lydia. La la la, la la la, la la la, la la la. Come along and see Buffalo Bill with his lasso, just a little classic by Mendel Picasso. Here is Captain Spaulding exploring the Amazon, and Godiva, but with her pajamas on. La la la, la la la, la la la. Here is Zuckerberg trolling Musk with a competitor, tying up the loose threads of what's left of Twitter. Here is poor Joe Biden falling down with a bump. On her rump is a portrait of Donald Trump. La la la, la la la, la la la, la la la. Lydia, oh Lydia, say, have you met Lydia? Oh Lydia, the champ of them all. She once swept an admiral clear off his feet. The ships on her hips made his heart skip a beat. And now the old boy's in command of the fleet. For he went and married Lydia. And there. Oh, I'm already expecting emails. Well, look, if you've enjoyed today, please hit the like button. Please subscribe. We do this because we love it, but it also helps that people hit that subscribe button, that people like, that people donate to the channel. And if you are one of the people who donates to support Home Choir, thank you, thank you, thank you, because you help keep Home Choir on the air and flourishing. Now, we will be back on Monday with our Folk Monday special, 11 a.m. extended edition, with lots and lots of fun songs. Maybe not quite as silly as today, but certainly some really good tunes. Deep dives then on Wednesday, and then Fun Friday next week is another corker, so you'll enjoy yourself, I think. If you haven't been watching the deep dives recently, I do commend them to you. They are not aimed particularly academic group. They're aimed at everyone, so do please send them far and wide, because we want to get the views up. And in the meantime, everyone, enjoy your weekend. Hope you have a good one, and I'll look forward to seeing you on Monday. Take care, Home Choir. Thanks for being here. See you soon. Bye-bye.